we return to DnD. Last session was a rather long one, and quite the battle, as the group found themselves stumbling across some sort of rock monster in the middle of the desert among standing stones.
I called him Steve.
It had been a long day, and weakened, partially, but not by much, from an earlier fight with a pair of scorpions. Had the group had a little bit of a surprise. And as a cart was overturned, the group had no choice but to fight. After a bloody battle, the creature was felled, not without a loss. The party, majority of whom are quite beat up. I don't think anyone's actually doing too well hit point wise, apart from
9 out of 20.
Cinna.
I'm actually doing alright.
You might be as well. And with that, I turn over to you.
I love these horses.
We do have horses now.
Pick up Heimel's body.
Discovered. Okay. Horus stoops down and picks up the limp Heimel. His face is blank, but his eyes are still open.
I close his eyes.
A limp Heimel, I'm pretty sure there's a pill for that.
What's the condition of Rain again? Is he injured or is he actually not?
Rain is currently stable but unconscious.
Yeah, he needs to get healed.
I'm going to ask Grim if he can help drag or sort of carry Rain's body to the cot.
Just wait for Sinner to heal. He's stable, right?
He is stable. Does Cinna have any heals?
I don't know. She came really late to the thing, so she probably does.
Walk over and see if my Gitka is alright.
Can I control Heimel? Or will you just do that for?
I'll just move with you, depending on what you're planning to do.
Hi!
I
Sorry
guess-
it took so long.
Hello.
Welcome.
Have you guys started?
We've only just started.
Okay. I'll probably have to go AFK again to eat, because it's not finished yet, but...
Scum.
Can you heal Barvish?
Yeah.
Can you heal Heimel?
Yeah.
Heimel's dead.
Fuck off.
Oh no! I just
back.
remembered Heimel's dead.
Guess we're gonna have to go on an epic quest to revive him.
I
Hey.
tell Boris, one of our friends is a warlock. He might be able to resurrect him.
You don't know that.
That's some necromancy juju shit, man.
Yeah.
How did that work out for your necromancer? I asked
Alchemy on
Iaras.
humans is forbidden.
Iaras.
Yo.
Check on hands? Check on hands, please.
Yeah.
I can't
sure
go
thing.
over there like this.
Sure thing, pal.
And you said, like, hands... And I warn you beforehand, just be a bit... He won't take well to this. Hands saw everything, right, Mason?
No.
Oh, he didn't!
And
I
coming over, Iaras finds the unconscious hands. Right next to this rather large standing stone, which has actually fallen over.
Oh.
Having been pushed over in the fight and landing next to the unconscious hands, as opposed to on him, which is
Jesus Christ, guys.
lucky occurrence.
So, who am I healing?
Okay,
Barvish, because he's already stable.
Heimel.
Okay.
Heimel's dead.
You can try.
So I'm going to give 5 points to Barbish, so he'll be on 6.
Hans is injured, yeah? Oh.
Oh shit, my pencil's gone missing.
Yes, he is injured.
No.
but not
Not zipping.
grievously. He is unconscious though.
Okay, well, I shake him a bit to wake him up if I can, but just checking to see if he'll wake up from it.
And upon shaking him, he does stir, but he doesn't come to.
Okay.
The
Would I be able to shake
unconscious.
him up?
Yeah, with some difficulty. Make a strength roll.
Strong elf.
Strength. I've got +1.
I can't hear the music. Is there music there?
There
Yeah.
is.
Oh, I can't. It's just
There is
syncing.
need
It's
to-
syncing for me.
You will need to refresh Lush Jackal 637.
Got it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's 5.
You pick him up. It's a little difficult at first, but you do manage to sling his arm over your shoulder. He's kind of
Shall
hanging from.
You
What's
heard
it
it for
like?
5.
He's not particularly heavy, and he smells oddly pleasant for someone who's been traversing the desert for
Do I pick up his hair and
almost a week now. No, not his hair.
It just like waves in your face.
there's a pleasant smell.
I'll have to ask him about that. After I revealed the tragedy.
Of the plagues, the wives.
Can I lay him down like over here for now?
Okay,
Really gently, just lay him down.
lay him down.
Yeah.
Sweep some of these crumbled rocks away.
Yeah.
Who's taking control of Bob's character?
Who do you think?
Duh.
Oh, right. So, yeah.
It's me.
He apparently regained 5 hit points.
Yeah.
Ah, so he's conscious. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Rain comes to you.
Here comes the rainbows.
Groggily, you see him scrunch up his
Right.
face.
I'm gonna go check
Kinda.
on the horses.
A little bit of a pain, then rubs at his eyes.
Don't scare them.
What happened? Hello? What happened?
I'm not over there.
Did I see what happened to him?
Everyone's just quietly, looking at him, asking these questions.
I think I was enraged, so I wouldn't know what happened to him.
Well,
Did
if
I
I
see?
remember
can't
right,
remember.
he was on the other side of this rock monster.
Oh yeah, and
with
I ran up to him, right?
Lily, Alethra, and Grim. And
I wasn't
he
there.
got crit 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
And it
Oh.
was the smaller one that knocked him out.
You got hit pretty hard. That's not how I talk.
He rubs his head, kind of nods slowly, and then spots Heimel laying down, kind of hangs his head.
Yeah.
Tiger Lily walks off to check on the horses, who are keeping a safe distance, but are otherwise unharmed or perturbed.
Imagine
They-
if Ed
I'll
scares
leave them
them
back.
off.
Have been trained well.
Don't scare them off.
I'm gonna try and lead them back, sort of just like.
Sure. Make an animal handling check.
And you gotta fuck up.
+3.
I believe. Oh, +3?
Bloody hell.
Damn.
I've got a wisdom modifier +3, that's why.
Monk. The horses don't pay you much attention, and your attempts to draw them back towards the carriages aren't met with
Is that for both horses or just this particular
any
one?
success. That is for both horses.
Okay.
That is your attempt to get the horses to come back to the cart.
Would have one result in a combat?
Potentially.
Fight.
did you guys
Yeah.
check over the rock monster's body?
For gems and shite, let's do
What?
that.
Sinner and Rain are literally right next to it.
I'm looking for my Gitka.
I already told you your Gitka's fine.
Ah,
I can
The
check it.
moment you walked over there and checked on it, I said, it is fine.
didn't hear. Sorry.
Went, listen.
I was listening.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna go sit in the car. I'm tired and
can I have a look over this creature, maybe try and figure out what it is?
You may make an Arcana check.
Can I give her a hand with that?
How will you give her a hand with that?
Well, I could do it since I've got like. 6
Yeah, you do
Arcana.
have whispers, yeah. Okay, I'll give it to the resident wizard.
I say this,
have I carried-
I'm gonna roll a 1.
Have I carried hands over by now?
You've got him over your shoulder. I don't recall you asking to do anything else. I was just...
Oh, so I'm just standing there. Okay, I'd like to carry him to the cart and lay him down.
Yeah, can I pick
Okay.
Heimo up again as well?
Sounds like
Oh,
a
you're gonna
good
put him in
idea.
the cart? I don't really want him waking up next to a dead guy.
Which cart is the dead guy going in?
That
I mean,
one.
Heimel.
The one that's not broken.
Okay,
For now,
you
for
might-
now.
I'll put him there, but, you know.
I'd rather not put a dead body on the ground.
Okay,
like I
let's-
just
let's-
did.
Let's see about this cart then. What's up with the cart?
That cart's fine. The other cart is overturned and one of the wheels has been smashed off.
And if I remember, Mace said it was like
That
somewhere
is-
over here.
That is
Okay.
the extent of the damage you have seen happen.
I would like
Might
to
be
search
worth-
for the wheel.
Investigating at some... The wheel is just sort of half buried in the sand here,
Okay, I'm
where it
gonna
landed earlier.
Go
Can
get
I
it.
take a nap? Like a short rest?
Just hang on, everyone.
Okay.
Trying to find something... Right. So, you, Grim, are not
Yes.
exactly as familiar with the elements as you'd hoped to be, but you are familiar enough with vague readings of the arts of conjuration and such. You assume this creature to have been some form of an elemental, possibly a construct, given the nature of the surroundings. You guess that it was perhaps bound to this place to protect something a long time ago. And you'd guess from the state of the area around that that place might not be here to guard anymore. Just this leftover.
Got yeah.
You know that these things are generally made up of various forms of earth and rock and sand and such, and this particular thing is made of sandstone, specifically, as the rocks are smoothish to the touch, but also quite porous. And you know that elementals do often find themselves, just by the nature of their construction, occasionally having rare gemstones and things scattered
Shiny?
in and amongst the parts.
Do I notice anything shiny on the thing?
I don't know. Not
Ooh.
from standing at a distance and looking in at the enormous pile of rocks. You consider how big this thing was a moment ago.
It's not as big now, so that's all that matters.
No, now it's a pile of rocks, like the aftermath of a landslide.
I'm going in for search now.
Roll an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay. Please be a 20. Shit.
What did you
Still
roll?
pretty high. You go
Yeah, that's
through
pretty good.
wading into the rubble up to your knees, and then a little bit to the waist. Pushing bits of rocks aside, you're heading towards what you'd hope to be at least like the core of its body, so to speak. Larger parts of the mounds towards the center. You start breaking a few rocks open against each other, digging around from inside, and a glint does catch your eye as you delve deeper to investigate. You find what appears to be a clear-ish gemstone. Not perfect or cut to any degree, but does refract the light somewhat,
Bye,
passing
precious.
through it. And you suppose this thing might prove something of an ample spell component for a certain thing you have tucked away somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Penis.
What should I call it in my inventory?
Oh, something like a diamond with around a 50 gold piece worth. Average value, maybe.
Oh, really? Is that exactly what it's called? Wow.
You honor it to be useful.
Yeah, it's a person.
Anyone else? What's next?
Can I take Heimel over to the cart?
You pick Heimel up again. Which cart?
The one that's not broken.
Yeah, the one I'm in and Thingy lives in as well.
Carry him over.
Okay, I really don't want him to wake up.
Lily, can you move hands off the cart?
Yeah, I just kind of.
Why don't I just bring him to consciousness?
Not yet.
Not
when-
now, yeah.
Yeah.
Have I
Yeah,
found the
not
wheel
not
yet?
while he's next to a dead body.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I said you could see it. half
Especially
buried in
his
the
friend.
sand from where you were.
Okay, so I've taken it, and now I'm bringing it back over here.
Okay.
And I would like to investigate this.
Make
What
the
this
check.
bad boy? It's investigation. It's Oh, -1. Oh well, it's not like we're on a time limit, or are we?
Oh.
Oh, it was
Okay, it's gonna be better than it was before it got hit.
What? Through you investigating.
Yes.
I think your investigation is just thorough. You sort of walk up and down the bits that you remember seeing the giant itself beating with its huge stony fists, and to be honest, it's kind of a miracle that this thing is intact at all. There are cracks and chips running through part of the main body of the thing itself. The axle at the rear that the wheel has come off of seems to be mostly intact. You figure you can probably get the wheel back on with a little bit of trial and error. It's not exactly your field of expertise. Perhaps Hans would be better suited for assisting in this, at least. The
Okay.
main body of the cart itself is definitely going to have to see some sort of makeshift repair. Perhaps a little bit of structural reinforcement as well. There is another pressing issue that's going to require solving soon, which is that of a cart with no drive.
I'll do it.
If you have the know-how, else you'll have to learn.
I'll learn. Who else? Who's the other driver?
Hans
Okay, well, it looks like Hans is going to
drives
need
the other cart.
to be woken up, to be honest. So you can deal with that.
I asked Edis to move him off the cart, and Edis just moves into the cart more.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to make space. Okay, I'll drag him off. Right.
You drag him up.
You're dragging him off.
Yeah,
He
go on. Because I'm
slumps
tired
into
as well.
the sand ungracefully.
Ah, come on.
Stirs a little again.
I put Heimel.
Hang on a
and I-
second.
Oh god.
I'm making a roll by.
Oh no.
Okay.
He
I
takes 6 damage.
need to go up and call my dad again about the thing
Okie dokie.
from earlier. I'll be
Get
back
away.
as soon as possible.
This is
What,
pregnancy test
Is the
results.
wheel back on this cart?
No.
Okay.
I've just been talking about that.
I'll push him back, like, into it.
We need.
bit.
Well, we're best off having Hans have a look at it, but he's
Or
unconscious.
someone that knows mending?
You lay Heimel down next to one of the
You know, if you can repair it, go
barrels
ahead.
of
Yeah, I
fish.
can repair it.
Like,
I recall,
like somewhere where I'm standing.
mending has a size
Yeah, it's like a foot
limit.
by a foot, nearly.
Yeah, a foot by a foot.
It's gonna be better than it was without mending, so...
Well, doesn't that just include like the wheel and that area, or is the whole thing broken?
Well, the wheel isn't broken.
Yeah, but you
The
have to
bit
attach
the wheel
it.
is attached to isn't broken either.
But
This spell repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link, 2 halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, or a leaking wineskin. As long as the break or tear is no longer than 1 foot in any dimension, you bend it.
Let's just get the young guy.
The wheel itself slots onto the axle and is then held in place by a, what do you call it?
Like a screw-like object.
Like a bolt or a nut, but it's
so
a,
nothing's too damaged.
it's more like a hubcap, I guess.
Gotcha.
That kind of thing is easy enough to
So what part of it is broken?
work around. No part of it is broken per se. It's just that a lot of the main body of the card on one side is significantly weakened structurally to a point where
It will break if we
It-
use
that is
it.
a possibility.
Okay.
In
Like
your
it
head,
is.
you're-
Like it is.
Alright, so we do have to make some changes.
Yeah.
The wood is splintered and cracked as a kind of thing, but it's not a single crack or a small crack. It is a series of cracks running along the wood.
Is it possible if I repeatedly cast mending over and over again?
No. Because it's not really what the spell is meant to be used for.
I know.
Can I bring Hans over to Sinner? Maybe
You
he
may.
would, if we woke him
Yeah,
up,
he
maybe he'll have
probably
more of a say.
Does he know anything yet?
No, I'm gonna tell him after he
He's
wakes up.
walking around.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll bring him over here first. If you can
You lay him down in the sand.
be your
Uh,
thing.
Yeah,
make a
I'll-
medicine check, Sinner.
Well, I can just use lay on hands. I've
Make
got
a
15
medicine
points.
check, please.
Oh, make a medicine. Oh, fuck.
Maybe he's not.
Oh, lordy lord.
if
I'm
he's in like a
-1.
coma or some shit.
Matthew Coma.
Oh god.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Why? You have -1 to medicine.
Lay your hands by.
Oh god, I have a bad
You're
feeling
not
about
quite
this.
sure what's going on.
Can I
Um,
try?
Yeah, I'll heal him for 5 points then.
And you kneel down, you clutch at your holy symbol, and then lay your faintly warm hands against his shoulders, and you do see the effects of your lay on hands take effect. He is not roused, however. He doesn't appear to have been say unconscious for that sort of for the same reasons that
Oh,
yes,
Can-
that maybe he's had a bit of a concussion or something, or maybe he is in the kind of unconscious state that means he's asleep.
Oh.
Less of a injury-induced unconscious, more of a just really hard knock to the head.
Oh, don't tell me he's out for 6 hours. That's why you rolled that.
No, I'm saying all that's been done so far is vigorous shaking.
Oh, okay.
oh, people tried to shake him already.
I lightly shook him.
Okay.
I specifically
So Lucy
said,
knows what's wrong with him, so I don't have to
Guys,
do
he's
medicine.
not waking up. He's alive, but I don't think his injuries are what caused him to be unconscious.
Just think of various ways you could wake up an unconscious person.
Do we have any water?
I would hope so.
I have a
Do we have any expendable water?
I have a
That's what I
water
mean.
skin.
Or does anyone need to go to the toilet?
It's not
No.
Oh,
You do have a water skin. It's not going to take that much water.
Okay, I'll use my water skin.
So you do that.
Put it on my hand, flick it at his face.
He does stir, and then his face scrunches up, blinks once, twice, and then opens his eyes, and looking up at you, a little confused.
I help him up.
You do help him up.
What do you remember last?
He frowns and I remember. And then he looks over that and he points at the massive pile of rocks. Is everyone okay?
I kind of wince.
And he notices.
Don't have to tell you this, but Heimel didn't make it. I'm
Oh,
so
you're just
sorry.
gonna tell him straight up. I was gonna build up to it slowly, but okay.
Down,
Sure.
Straight.
He
He knew what he signed up for, Hans.
I'm just telling
He
them.
died an
what
honorable death.
a moment passes, and then his eyes widen, and then almost seem to sink back into his sockets.
I hold him.
See,
I hold him.
is the body okay?
I've put it on the cart.
He nods.
But we have a problem, Hans, other than that.
Hey, give him some time.
He looks over.
He knew what he signed up for. He died an honorable death. An adventurer to the end, like he'd always dreamed.
He looks at you, nods, and then hangs his head. We can't take the body back to the family. We'll have to bury him here.
Is there no way at all?
Really? I'm asking this out of character.
Yep,
Well, we're in the
Okay.
desert.
it's just not feasible.
No, if we're in
Okay.
the desert as well, it'll probably decompose quite quickly.
No burning.
If we bury him by one of these rocks, perhaps I may be able to locate the burial site.
Just lay him to rest under the stones of the elemental.
I don't know, I disagree with that.
Okay,
Why?
I'll go.
Well, considering that was the thing that killed him, this is near where he died.
I'll get him out.
It's a
Oh,
monster.
Oh my god! Ah! Boss fight!
Beast mode!
Hans heard you, Edis. He heard you.
He lifts Hansel up. Heimel up
Lobs him.
in one go.
I knock an arrow.
Oh, takes
Whoa!
the cart
What?
with him.
He lobs
That was,
Heimel.
Mistake.
Mistakey. Hey,
Don't worry, guys.
give him to me.
We're still D&D. It may be a
Oh,
sad
Hans is taking him?
but we still D&D. Yeah. With,
Praise
with
the
your
Lord, he's walking
with your
again.
help.
Oh, I was
With your
gonna
help.
say, I thought he was like,
But you're slow. I should take you with him.
yeah, just take me. Take me
There
with
you
you.
go. You
I
lay him
clear
down,
some fucking rubble from that
and
thing.
Hans starts to lay the stones in a circle around.
All I said was I just think it's inappropriate to bury him here. But okay.
Where would you
Well,
bury
the body
him
might
instead?
decompose by the time we, get to the capital. I don't really know how body
I don't know, maybe he wants to be
decomposition
buried-
works.
Oh. Maybe his family want him buried in their village, where he's from.
That would be
Unfortunately,
ideal.
Yeah.
I shall direct you to the map of Rondorvin
We're
And
like
draw a
here at
line.
this.
between where you are and where he said his home was.
Yeah, I mean that would take what? About 40 minutes?
Tiger Lily can go on a personal quest.
If we went
Yeah.
at 330 miles per hour,
A,
gonna take an hour.
a unicorn comes and picks them up
Yeah.
Flies away.
and flies away.
wormholes.
Would it be appropriate for me to say a prayer?
Was Heimel.
I'm asking this in character. Yeah.
Oh,
Hans doesn't pay attention. He's
Okay.
very, very focused on what he's doing.
I guess I'll
As he
just
starts
nod.
to form the cairn up around the body.
Okay, I'll wait till he's buried and then I'll say a little paladin prayer.
Boris, you know that he did, in fact, believe in the gods.
Okay.
He wasn't adverse to them either.
Okay, I nudged in him like a little prayer after.
Hello,
After.
A nod.
Hello.
I'm back. What's happening?
We're gonna bury him now.
Okay.
We are burying him.
Hans and Boris are forming up a cairn around Heimel's body. Like, there anything else the rest of you are going to do this time? Or? Take that as a no.
Wait,
Patient
what?
waiting. I said, does anyone want to do anything in the time this is taking?
Oh, no.
I want to take a short rest back in the cart because that's what I was planning to do earlier, but I got woken up.
You may.
So what hit points was I on? Didn't I get rid like
You got hit,
anal?
yeah, because of me.
Did indeed. I
Because of
believe
you.
I PM'd you.
It was like 9 hit points, wasn't it?
No, it was more than that.
Oh, he got hit for like serious damage.
Where was it?
I'm scrolling up.
We asked, like, how many hit points do you
9.
have?
He said he had 19 hit points.
And then you just said, but you didn't.
got it.
reply to me.
You got hit for, like, 14.
Is it 15?
If I remember right, you got hit for 14.
So I'm on 5. I guess I'd better take a short rest. No,
Okay,
wait, I
you're
can't
gonna-
do that while he's being buried. No, I'm staying up.
Okay. It's not gonna take a full hour anyway. We'll take. You know, he's a dwarf. He's not exactly
Wow!
like tall or large.
Hmm.
Take a little less time to bury him than it would say Boris. Someone else. About half an hour passes and the stones have been stacked up neatly around Heimel. You've noticed as you've been doing this that birds of prey have started to kind of been drawn to the commotion and are circling overhead.
That's just nasty.
What the fuck was that? Something just like flew over.
Yes,
Like a
Heimel's
black...
underneath the rocks.
Oh, underneath the rock. I see. My bad.
Is he buried now?
He is.
Okay. I'll kneel down, place my warhammer in front of me, and just say, "May the gods take him into the next life peacefully."
Spicy. I
And
thought you were about to say, may the force be with you.
nods. Well said. Right. And then he stands up. About this cart.
How is Hans taking it? Can I do an insight?
You may.
Oh, everything went really quiet for me.
I'll stay down here for a little bit and then come back up and
Oh,
See what's
turn my
going
sound down by accident. Insight, that is wisdom. Got nothing. Do I get advantage because he's my friend?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
18.
You are unable to read him.
Fuck.
You are aware that your friend is very good at hiding his
Fucking
hiding
rogue.
Alex be like. Yes. A little help.
I go over.
And say,
Or are we flipping it over or something?
that is the plan.
Okie dokes.
Oh wait, I just assumed that the wheel had been put back in place.
Did he
Yeah.
not? Oh, I thought he did put it in place.
No, yeah, because you said it was easy. So
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Is anyone else gonna help?
Let's see how much damage this causes.
I'll give a hand.
How heavy is the cart?
It's a big cart.
I'll stand here and do an arm motion to signify when they all should push.
Haven't the barrels all like flown off or something?
They have
Yeah. Oh yeah, where are they?
scattered in and around the sand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, That fish ain't good no more.
Through the combined efforts of the team, you do manage to right the cart. It comes up onto its wheel and creaks a little as it does.
Hans, can you get the horses back?
He looks over and he nods at you. Looks over. Time for me to do an animal handling check. Imagine this goes to...
I asked the Galactic Garrison, are any of you good with animals?
Oh,
I don't know. Oh, whoa.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm good with animals.
Guess he doesn't need help. That's Hans for you. He's handy.
Shit.
Can I ask you a question off
He's
script?
handsy. Yeah.
brings the horses over.
With
but he doesn't.
Lucy, with your paladin lay on hands, is that with animals as well, or is it just humans?
Just to anything, I think. She's also muted her mic, by the way.
Oh, right.
Animals are living creatures, so
It should work. Okay.
Sorry, I'm eating. I didn't want you to record my eating noises.
Hans, do you think you could give a basic layover of what to do, of how to control the cart to... Was it Iaras who said he wanted to?
he looks over at you. Are you up for it? Is there anyone else here who's had experience working with animals?
I have
And maybe even
experience.
driven
I
a
have
cart?
animal handling.
You have experience.
No,
Ah.
well, I mean,
In your swamp.
I have some know-how in my many years of being alive.
He nods.
I'm
That's
just
good.
trying to recall what the occasion was where I learned this. Just trying to recall. No, sorry. Maybe I'll tell you next time.
Very good.
I don't think he's amused.
And says, "Well, we'll see if I can teach." And he beckons you to come over to the other side of the cart.
I'll move away.
Should I follow him?
Rain gets up while you guys are doing this. Sort of stands over the cairn, looking somewhat wistful. Just wondering how I would do this. He's gonna-
Should I roll?
I'm just looking for
Would he get advantage because of help?
for a list of the different skills, because I don't have one. Maybe. Yeah. Trying to think of what best this. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, make an animal handling check.
Okay. Oh, it's wisdom. Oh, I'm +3 wisdom.
Are you proficient in animal handling as well?
I am actually. Don't know why.
Because you're a ranger, mate. That's what they do.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Donkey.
This
You
is
understand. Horses, they belong to that kind of.
These are swamp horses.
These are not swamp horses.
They're like
no,
a
I've
donkey
seen these
back in
before.
the
These
swamp.
are swamp horses.
These horses come from hilly lands. They're hardy creatures, suited for warm temperatures
Yeah.
and cold temperatures alike.
Closely
tell
by
related
their
to
tokens.
swamp horses.
A bovine, these kind of creatures come from that sort of bovine family of creatures, and they're routine, much used to the presence of humanoids by now. Animal husbandry has happened. and you don't think it'd be too out of reach. You can kind of gauge how you should be behaving around, simple things like to kind of not come at them from behind or catch them by surprise. And Hans undergoes the process, should say, of setting up the leather reins and tethering the horse to the cart, showing you where the different straps and links and bits go, so that in future you would know how to how to tether a horse to a cart. And after showing you how, you both walk around to the other side, and you then tether the other horse to the cart with relative ease, picking it up pretty quickly. And he starts to talk to you about the actual driving of the cart through reins commonly held in the left hand and a whip commonly held in the right. And he starts to go more into kind of technique and the details of it. What's everyone else doing?
Still sleeping.
Uh,
At least.
I'll look around at the crates if there's anything not too
Aren't there
damaged.
like barrels strewn?
There are
Is that be
barrels. A few of them have been dashed across the sand and opened, spilling brine, large chunks of salt, and fish across the sand.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
start getting the ones which aren't too bad.
Every
start
now and
putting
then
back on
a,
the cart.
Good shout. I assume with the help of Boris.
I guess so.
I think he's,
I can handle this on my own.
I think he's not
I'm
quite-
a strong wizard.
What's
I'm
up?
not.
I'm gonna lay on the ground and take a short rest.
Okay.
Lay on the grounds.
And the two of you, while Hans is showing Iaras the ropes or the reins,
Showing brain.
showing Rain the reins. You start loading up whatever barrels are intact, placing barrel lids back on some of the barrels that haven't emptied too much, and loading them up again to the back of the cart.
Does that cart look okay? Like enough to take
It
people
looks
and
like
the barrels?
Looks like it can support the weight at the moment, but it is definitely going to. Let's just say, as you start loading it up, Hans, which is a good sign
Okay.
for now.
Would rope help somehow to keep it together? It's the only thing I have.
Maybe.
I'll wait till
Um,
Hans is finished.
And Hans finishes, basically, showing you.
Alethor doing that 1d8 damage.
No, it's short rest.
He's rolling it die.
Mm.
Hans finishes showing you how to hold the reins and the weapon. Sort of the general ideas of driving horses, like keeping the reins at a reasonable enough distance from the horses, so there's some slack but not too much. Not holding it too taut so that it's easy to have it yanked out of your hand. Or, the way you should be holding it when traversing inclines and declines in terrain, which is to give it more slack going down, less slack traveling up. Well, rather than not quite uphill, but when transitioning to an incline from a flat. Anyway, kind of stops and he goes, "That should be it for controls, but this thing's gonna need a bit of a touch up."
I feel the cut.
Would rope do anything?
Yeah, bro, I was thinking ropes as a yield duct tape.
He nods. We can try it. Has anyone just got rope? Boris,
have-
you've got rope.
Mm-hmm.
Boris has rope. That's fine.
How much rope do you have, Boris?
Like 40 feet? Maybe
Should
that's.
be good.
Yeah, 40 feet, I think.
Should be good.
Because I
We'll
think I
only
used
need
some
about-
for the scorps.
Should need only about half. Yeah, the scorpion stuff is still still intact, hanging from the side as well. Just a bit sandier than it was before. See, as Hans walks over to you and you pull the rope out from your rug, you see him reach round to the round the back of his belt, and then kind of bring his hand back, realizing that that's not where he keeps his knives anymore. He looks to you for help with cutting the rope.
I don't have any knives.
I have a short sword.
Don't we have a rogue?
We might do.
Yeah,
but
we do
with
have
dagger
someone
thing.
who wields a dagger.
Hey, I'm
Sorry.
laying on the
we
ground
just
asleep
had
at the
to
moment.
close some mind tabs
Cut this rope.
Well, wake me up.
inside.
You're asleep on the ground.
I'm taking a short nap. Yeah.
Hans comes back with a knife you haven't
Okay.
seen in a long time, Boris.
Ugh, haven't seen that in a long time.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
He
These aren't the
frowns
droids
at
we're
you
looking
and then cuts the rope roughly halfway,
Still know how to use them?
and then he pops the knife
Oh,
in the back of his belt.
blanked.
He already frowned at you. He goes around, takes a look. Could someone with nimble fingers give me a hand here, please?
I'm nimble-ish.
I think
guess I'm.
Iaras is the nimblest.
Okay.
Yeah, he is. Iaras can do things.
I have nimble, supple fingers.
He'll make a living out of driving carts from now on. This is how it all began.
This
This is how it began.
So, as you come around, Hans kind of points at the sort of, there's like, well, you can kind of imagine it as like the undercarriage of a car, but there is that kind of H-shaped structure, or more like a capital I. Four struts on either end then lead up into a similar shape, but a bit bulkier. The two together then support the flatbed of the carriage itself. You see him kind of tracing along where the parts of the undercarriage meet at the kind of T sections. They are bolted together with a kind of metal frame and bolts. But he points out that the wood has kind of is coming apart at certain bits, almost like fraying. Bits of it have splintered and look like they're about to come apart. Turns to you and says, "This is not good for driving conditions, and under just a little bit of strain, this entire underside is gonna part. If we're lucky, we can just rope it together. The frame should help hold itself together as we ride, but we might actually need to secure something almost acting like a splint to a broken bone," explains.
Right. Well, I can
Hold steady.
have a look.
So, I want you to make a dexterity check.
Janusz 9.
Straight dexterity, not even saving throw. Well, it's not saving. Straight
Dex
Dex.
is proficient. Oh, maybe to change the slide.
You're going to be with hands, trying to maneuver bits of wood into the correct position while
You have
simultaneously
+6 Dex.
wrapping rope around it to try and hold it in place,
Damn,
and
that
then
is high.
pulling the rope taut and tying in some.
How do you have +6 Dex?
Oh, I'm proficient.
Of the crazier.
Oh wait, no,
Um,
hang on. I'm
Yeah,
not.
there won't be proficiency for this check.
I was looking at the wrong.
Oh, was it a
thing.
saving throw you were looking at?
Yeah.
Oh. If only.
I mean, I don't know why.
Oh,
that
why'd
just
you
came
roll
to that.
again?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm being
take-
gay.
It's 30. And fastening the ropes with certain knots, he kind of takes a look at it, at the work you two have done together, and presses a bit against the wood. It's not holding as fast as I would have hoped. We're gonna need something to reinforce this. Wood would be ideal.
Anyone got
Yeah.
anything?
He looks around. Wood would be ideal.
Maybe there's a piece of the other cart we can cannibalize.
Salvage.
Oh, it's wood you're looking for.
Could you use one of the
it?
claw? Like, if you chopped it up, I don't know.
A claw.
Unlikely.
Well, I'm looking at that cart
The
and it's
claws
got
are
like
already quite battered.
it's got things for
It's
the
got a
side.
lip.
Yeah,
Yeah, the trouble with removing the lip on a cart that's carrying a bunch of
not
barrels
the
is...
whole thing, but it's made of multiple.
No, I do get it. Hang on. Where was that page where I had the skills?
Cowhide.
Does anyone have anything?
Hang on.
Gonorrhea.
Is there a check for this?
No, I'm just asking if people have anything on them.
You know what? I'd say that's a survival skill check.
Well, I guess I'd better roll survival.
No, don't roll survival, roll perception.
Can I
Wisdom.
assist them?
Assist my survival.
You may.
Yay, I assist you.
So should
Does
I
that
just
require
roll-
me rolling, or just him advantage?
Give them advantage.
I give you advantage. Hiya. Hadouken.
One is better than the other.
Well, there you go, 16.
So you reach on to the part as you start to pull and push the part of the housing. You notice that it flexes quite a bit, and you get the feeling like this wood is a relatively lightweight material and isn't designed to be part of the main structure of the cart itself, but rather just something to kind of hold whatever's in the back. You reckon you could give it a go, but you are worried that it's probably not actually going to be that useful. You
Then I won't.
Do, however, remember the little outcropping of trees by the oasis. You garner that there is a potential that wood might be sturdy enough.
How far was that?
Less than a day's ride.
Would these
Oh,
survive
God.
that long?
There were some trees at the oasis. And perhaps if we return there, we can salvage some proper reinforcement.
Hands nods. That's a good idea. Yeah, we could definitely do that. Someone's gonna have to stay here. We took a few hours to get there to here by cart. Probably take a few more just to get there. Might take a little over a day.
We're splitting.
How about
How long
Yeah.
would this cart last, Hans?
without moving?
Oh,
Are you? Did you just?
I
They're leaving
think
the cart here.
taking the cart there to then repair it, we may need to do even more repairs than if we'd left it here. It might be a better bet just to suck it up, add on a couple days, and then see what we can do.
All right then.
okay.
Who?
Before
should
then,
take-
we should definitely set up camp.
Yeah.
What time
It
of day is it? It's night.
The sun is like on the verge of setting. It'll start getting cold soon.
That's
Oh, I
a
see.
10.
Big tent.
I'll delete.
Okay, there's a cleared spot.
I guess let's set up camp and deal with that issue tomorrow.
Hands nods. Thank you
Yes, it's
Uh,
important to rest.
for setting the barrels up again. He grabs the
Good
10
work.
poles.
I say to Iaras.
He grabs the 10
Ching.
poles and fabric out of the back of the cart, brings them over, sets up the tents at a little fire pit. Well, we probably shouldn't let the fish go to waste.
Time.
Oh, I
to
still
say
have my
bye-bye.
fish pie. Will that have gone off by now?
Or
Maybe it's Sandy.
I don't remember
It's in
hearing
my
about
bag.
this in the recordings.
How
Is
many?
your
When
bag
did
refrigerated?
you buy this?
This was in the
Valid
market.
market.
Yeah, this was.
You bought a fish pie in Valen Market.
Yeah, I remember.
What?
That was
Oh, so it's only been 2 days.
5 days.
5 days. Oh, no, 17th. What date is it now?
We've been in the
It is
a
the
long time.
22nd now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but if you were in combat and you had that in your bag, would it not be like destroyed?
Jostled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
And she did get kidnapped, so maybe they took
I
the
would
fish.
like
Oh,
you to
shit,
add.
yeah.
I would like you to add the moldy prefix to your fish pie.
Isn't it better if the three
Oh,
creams
so it wasn't
together?
Rain's legs; it was her pie.
Oh,
If they took it,
Yeah. They
did you go?
stole it.
Have you gone looking for your pie?
Yeah, I'll go looking for my pie. Like, I'm hungry.
When she fell off the cart, she like dropped the pie.
She
Upon-
landed on top of the pie.
Opening your rut to look for the
Uh-oh.
fish pie, you notice something sitting in the bottom that you didn't put there.
Oh, God.
Bugs.
And as you root down into it, you find the very handful of gems that had been used as a bargaining tool to try and purchase your friends.
You guys tried to look
Whoa.
for that. I remember
Yeah,
in the
I
video.
spent ages looking for that.
You were
shit.
looking around the thing, but you never checked, sinner.
Never checked her bag, no, fam.
No, I haven't looked in my bag because I've been too busy. Guys, I think I found the gems.
Aditha wakes up.
no, you can't do that.
No, you can't do that.
It was funny, fam. It was
I
funny.
mean, I don't know why the two of you think you're sleeping during a long rest. A short
Oh.
rest, rather.
Yeah.
she's
you
not
just
sleeping.
messed.
She's laying down pretending to be asleep, largely.
Yeah, I see. Convenient. No,
So
you
you-
were asleep.
So you were just.
She's avoiding work.
But yeah, then
Oh my
Well,
God.
Tiger Lily's the one who avoided the funeral, the
a
burial.
handful of roughly cut gems.
Oh. Should we get these appraised?
Here.
Maybe
Not when we get to the capital.
deal with that later.
Enjoy,
Yeah.
enjoy
Boris says.
your Bugman blood diamonds.
So yeah, let's cook the food, the fish.
I've been waiting for this moment. I had it written down.
Or to
Everything.
cook fish. Or the
That's
gems.
so good.
No, the gems in her bag.
Oh, that's so good.
Because while you guys were like looking around for the gems, I was like,
That's hella
And
sneaky.
then you were like, Lucy never checks her bag.
Why would I put them in her bag?
So I feel like I've just kind of started a routine, like a trend here, where everyone begins session by going, "I check my bag. Has anything new found its way into it?"
No. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Right. Let us rest. Let's eat. Then let us rest.
That pie is nasty.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the pie.
Oh, what is that smell?
Sorry, I meant to eat this before.
You're so gross.
It's a damn waste of a good Valentine.
You're scaring off the
I know.
horses.
I'll put it over here.
Put it in,
And
Lily.
No.
has speared a few fish from the sand after cleaning them up and scaling them. He is currently roasting the fire.
Smells good.
Perhaps it'll help waylay the party's starvation as they continue to live on in the desert with ever-dwindling food resources. I suppose now there's one less mouth to feed.
I guess.
We also have Heimel's scorpion stuff that he gathered.
Primal's scorpion meal.
Wait, did we bury that with him?
What do you mean?
Was it on his person? Well, actually, no, how would he carry all that stuff?
Yeah.
Was it around?
He's
Did we
carrying,
get it?
He's carrying scorpion steaks in his coat pocket.
Innards and everything. I eat and then
Yeah,
sleep.
everyone tucks into bits of fish and ration where there's no fish.
Wait, can I do like a check
Doesn't
for for the surroundings before I sleep?
You may.
Just to see if there's anything different, anything that's moved, anything. I see nothing.
You give the surroundings a scan, but
I ain't Legolas.
you don't see much. It's getting dark. You don't need to see much. It's pretty clear and on the open.
I fall asleep.
You're a little distracted, though. It's somewhat unsettling seeing hands unwrap his small leather pouch and start sharpening all of his knives. There's something of a collection.
Oh, was that me? Oh, that was good. Your connection to the server has been interrupted. Did anyone else get that?
Nope.
Oh, cool.
I'm good.
Nah. Oh, that was so close to
Guess I'll just sleep then.
Rain crawls into one of the tents without much talking. Soon you hear his heavy snoring.
I'll meditate on a cart.
He's not gonna try it with Lily?
He's already deep inside her.
Been inside her. What?
Ooh. This music a little dramatic, an unnecessary moment.
Epic nap time.
Is anyone else doing anything, or just heading off to sleep?
Literally going to sleep.
Just
Can
had
I
enough
go
to
get an
sleep.
ice cream? In real life.
He just sleeps
You know
with the
what?
horses.
Let us indeed, just for maybe 5 minutes, take a brief walk away. Need to go get another drink.
Cool.
We'll come back in the morning.